In this video, we are going to learn about ions and why are these ions formed. This is the periodic table representing neutral atoms of the element. Neutral atoms are atoms without any charges. But why these atoms are neutral? Let's see what is there inside the atom. We are taking example of sodium atom. In sodium atom, we have 11 protons and 12 neutrons inside the nucleus, and 11 electrons are present outside the nucleus. Atomic number of sodium is due to its number of protons. Mass number is due to protons and neutrons. So the mass number of sodium atom is due to its nucleus only. The number of electrons in sodium is 11 and electrons are negatively charged. Number of protons are 11 and protons are positively charged. So the net charge due to 11 electrons means 11 negative charges, and 11 protons, 11 positive charges is 0. And that is the reason atoms are neutral, because they have equal number of electrons and protons. So what are ions? Ions are the atoms with negative or a positive charge on them. It means number of electrons are not equal to number of protons in ions. That's the reason they have extra negative or positive charge on them. Let's try to understand this with the help of an example. Sodium and oxygen atoms, they are neutral atoms because they don't have any charge on them. Sodium, after losing one electron, acquires a positive charge on it and is called as a cation. Oxygen, after gaining 2 electrons, acquires a negative charge on it and is called an anion. So what is a cation? A cation is an ion with a positive charge. An anion is an ion with a negative charge. But the next question is, why these elements wants to lose or gain electrons and acquire some charge on them? And why this number is fixed? Why sodium wants to lose only 1 electron? Why not 2? Let's try to understand this. Do you know that in the periodic table, we have an ideal and stable family of elements? Elements of this family are very unreactive, and that is the reason they are called as inert elements or inert gases. Yes, you are right, noble gases. Noble gases are inert and very stable. Rest of the elements of the periodic table, they want to be stable just like these noble gases. So these elements, they tend to lose or gain electrons so that they can have electronic configuration or number of electrons similar to the nearest noble gas configuration. Let's try to understand this with the help of sodium. Sodium has 11 electrons in its electronic configuration. Neon has 10 electrons in its electronic configuration. If sodium loses 1 electron, then its electronic configuration will exactly similar to that of neon, and they become isoelectronic. So sodium ion and neon gas are isoelectronic because they have similar electronic configuration or same number of electrons and are very stable. So sodium ion is going to be more stable than neutral sodium atom. Exactly same thing can be applied on oxygen atom. Oxygen atom has 8 electrons in its electronic configuration, and after gaining 2 electrons, its electronic configuration will become isoelectronic to neon gas. So oxide ion is more stable than neutral oxygen atom because its electronic configuration is exactly similar to neon gas. Here I am going to explain you the rule of octet. Noble gases are stable because they have 8 electrons in their outermost shell. You can check sodium ion, oxide ion, and neon gas. In their outermost shell, the one which is circled here, they all have 8 electrons and are very stable. And that is the octet rule. Atoms with 8 electrons in the outermost shell are inert or stable like noble gases, and all elements of the periodic table, they are chemically reactive because they want to gain, lose or share electrons so that they can have 8 electrons in their outermost shell. And that is the reason ions are formed.